Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So in yesterday's video, we talked about the first target of this move to the upside in wave C of 5 of A, which is our primary scenario. Since then, what happened? Well, the target was reached, 44.9 cents. Yeah, pretty much exactly that the price reacted here to the 38.2 extension level. Can it still go higher? Absolutely. We're going to take a look at what that might mean. But the microstructure is pretty messy. It's pretty sloppy there. So I would not necessarily try to understand the nano structure, yeah. But we stay on this level here. The target was reached. And what I would like to talk about in this video, how long can we maintain, what needs to happen to maintain the upside pressure? And what levels should we certainly avoid to break to the downside, okay? So important to understand that the primary scenario is still the yellow count, that we basically form here 5 waves up in wave A. To be honest, that could be the case, okay? It could have topped now in wave A, and now we might start that B wave pullback. However, I haven't got enough information or confirmation for that. The B wave pullback, if it happens, can find support in this region between 35.6 cents and 27.4 cents before then continuing the uptrend in a wave C of wave 3. The A wave itself can extend higher. Yeah, I shared with you different scenarios yesterday. The trend is clearly still up, and it is entirely possible that the B wave formed a triangle here and we are already in the C wave. This is impossible to say. Yeah, it's impossible to say, and therefore I said, look, if we are focusing on higher, we should give it a bit of space. 27.3 cents, the 78.6 fib level down there is really the key level. That will move up with the price as we go higher. Because we're dealing with a diagonal structure here, so the overall move up is a diagonal structure, we cannot really be very clear about the microstructure. The chart just doesn't give us the answer. I know a lot of people always look for the answer, but in reality, within a diagonal structure, there is a lot of uncertainty. I think it has worked out quite nicely. We had a trade setup here recently. It worked. The price reversed where it needed to, rallied, reached the target, and now we have to watch, okay, how long can the upside pressure be maintained? Now, we have a very clear level against which I would continue to focus on higher. I've only made one micro change here to this chart since the last update. I have moved the A wave from here to here. That doesn't affect anything really. Because I see the wave B potentially here as a triangle, even though it's pretty ugly. So yeah, if this is an ABC structure to the upside here in wave 5, then the top could absolutely be in. I mean, if we look at Fibonacci extensions, first of all, the bigger picture target was reached. And if we look at the microstructure A wave, B wave, it reached a 1.618 extension. Yeah, I mean, if we, and I need to see a bit more data, but if we now see a rally and that rally cannot break above the high, I would assume a top is in. But I need to get that confirmed. And there is a key level that I would use now with the latest info that we have. And that's the end of the triangle at 39.7 cents. I might give it a little bit more space because I cannot rule out that the B wave finished here. So it's basically, but that's the level I mentioned to you yesterday already. It's the 39-cent level. So if we see a break below 39 cents, I would assume that this B wave has started to unfold. Until then, I would keep the door open for further extensions, okay? Yeah, I mean, how could this work? I mean, it's a bit messy. I mean, this could be another wave 1 of wave C. So this can, of course, extend higher. It is even possible that all of this was a wave A. We're now moving down in B and then do this. Yeah, that's possible. So maybe looking at that, what would be the key support then? I've got a feeling it might be below 39 cents. Okay, 38.8. So let's say 38.8 cents is the key level, because what I would like to avoid So, okay, for that microstructure I showed you, 39 cents is the key level. For the potential of a more extended ABC structure, 38.8 cents is the key level, really. Okay, that's the key support. Below that level, a sustained break below that level will really indicate that we are coming down in this, in this B wave pullback. But overall, the trend is still up, and overall, the chart here still hasn't done enough to complete a third wave. So if we are following this diagonal pattern, yeah, which we are doing, as long as the price is holding above 27.3 or 27.4 cents, then I want to see that third wave reach at least 47 cents. Better would be 51, okay? So that's just sort of what I would like to see. Can always extend higher, but to, you know, to really have a reliable diagonal, I would like to see, especially in crypto, here the 51 cent level in the third wave. And therefore, I'm still watching for higher prices in wave 3. What the chart doesn't give us a clear answer about yet is, okay, are we still in the A wave? Or are we already in the C wave of wave 3? Because as I said, the B wave might have bottomed, might have formed that triangle here. That's just, you know, the uncertainty we have to deal with, you know, and that is what it's really about, dealing with the uncertainty. It is generally not really recommended to trade within diagonals. So the main work I do here is simply track structures. If I see a setup, I highlight it. We had one here, nice. If we get a pullback into this zone, I think it can act as another setup. Yeah, and until then, you know, the next setup will probably occur then. So either here, B wave pullback, or if it forms the third wave more directly, then the pullback in wave 4 could be interesting as the next setup, you know, to trade possibly the wave 5. Until then, there's quite a bit of uncertainty here in the short term. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here you can find additional content every single day, and you can find the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.